3 months ago, a young doctor transferred to the hospital where I work. He was only 32 and really handsome.
A good sign, right?
Although he was new, he was very cold and didn't talk to anyone.
It seemed like he was arrogant, didn't he?
At first, I thought so too, but after a week, he started talking to me.
Really? Did he talk to everyone or just you?
He was still cold to everyone else, but he only talked to me.
Oh, so he likes you, right?
I don't know either. He asked a few questions about work, and then he just kept asking about my personal life.
Oh, he's curious about you.
Probably. He asked if I had a boyfriend, how long I've been working here, where my house was. Questions like that.
I'm sure he wants to get to know you.
I thought so too. Then he started buying me coffee after every lunch break and often gave me a ride home.
Okay. There's no doubt about it. He's flirting with you. You like him too, right?
Honestly, at that time, I was starting to like him. He was very smart and funny. I really enjoyed talking to him. Then one day, he asked me out to dinner.
Wow, really? Did he confess his feelings? Did he kiss you?
Slow down, it wasn't like that. Honestly, when he asked me out to dinner, I was very happy and agreed immediately. But on that date, he didn't show up and didn't even call me.
Bummer, really? What happened to him?
At first, I was very angry. Then I started to worry. I called him dozens of times, but he still didn't answer. I couldn't sleep that night. I just wanted it to be morning so I could go to the hospital and ask him for an explanation.
So what happened then? What did he say?
The next morning, I went to the hospital very early. I wanted to meet him and get an explanation. But he didn't come to the hospital for a week and didn't even text me. I felt like he was playing with my feelings. Maybe he was ghosting me.
That's so bad. At least he could have called you to tell you what happened, or that he was a superhero, busy saving the world.
Hayes, for a whole week, I really couldn't focus on anything. I was really sad and thought a lot. I tried to contact him but couldn't.
Did you try asking other people in the hospital? If he quit his job, he should have written a resignation letter.
I asked my colleagues, but they only said he took a leave of absence. That's all.
What kind of sudden leave of absence is that? It seems like he has a lot of secrets.
After a week, he suddenly appeared and talked to me as if nothing had happened.
Oh, did he finish saving the world? Did you throw coffee in his face?
Oh no, I was so glad he was back at work, but at the same time, I was very angry because he looked down on me. That night, he waited for me at the parking lot and gave me a ride home. However, I refused. I didn't want to talk to him at that time, but he forced me into the car.
I think you should talk to him directly instead of avoiding him. You should end this. Once you know the reason, you'll feel better.
Whether I wanted to or not, I got into his car. But, strangely, he was silent the whole way home.
He was silent.
Yes, he was silent.
And you were silent too?
Uh-huh, I was silent too. When we got to my house, he suddenly spoke. Do you know what the first thing he said after a week of disappearing was?
What is it? What did he say?
He said, I'm married.
What? He's married.
Yes, he's married. I was really shocked.
So that's the answer to why he disappeared for a week.
Yes, his wife was pregnant and wanted him to stay home to take care of her. She's so clingy.
Oh, I can't believe it. If he's married, why did he flirt with you?
I asked him that question, but he didn't have an answer. He just apologized to me for misleading me.
That bastard is really crazy. He acted like he was flirting with you, buying you coffee and giving you rides home every day. Then he disappeared, and then he suddenly appeared and said he was married. If I were you, I would have punched him in the face.
Actually, I slapped him and then went into the house.
Good for you. He deserved it. One slap is too light.
I cried a lot that night.
You have the right to cry, but don't be attached to him. He's not worth it.
That's right. That bastard is really not worth it. I'm just mad because he played with me. Until now, I still don't understand why he was married but still flirted with me.
Men are greedy. So what happened after that? Did he talk to you normally at the hospital?
Oh, after that, he was transferred to another hospital and we haven't contacted each other since.
That's good. If you don't see each other, you won't be upset anymore.
But you know what? Ironically, Last week I saw him at the crossroads when I was crossing the street.
Oh no, really?
Yes, he was with a girl. They were holding hands and laughing happily. The important thing is, she wasn't pregnant.